using pot instead of pills. And joining me now from Washington is Congressman Scott Perry of Pennsylvania, who introduced what he calls the Charlotte's Web Medical Hemp Act. It would take some of these strains that are used to treat seizures and make them legal under federal law. Congressman, thanks for joining us. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gupta. Great to be here.
Thank you. So let me just start by simply asking, why are you doing this? What prompted this?
Well, I had some families come into the office, just set up an office visit, and they came in to see me. I heard their story, and I'll tell you, I think when I went back to my staff and said, look, we have to fix this, they kind of looked at me like, medical marijuana? And I said, yeah, the federal government's in the way of the treatment for these little kids. Yeah, I feel like I have, this is my duty. This is a duty to fix this. So I said, figure a way out. Let's figure a way to do this. And we've been working on it since last October, and we finally think that we've arrived at a solution.
And one of the things I should point out, I know you know as well, Congressman, but there are states out there that do have medical marijuana laws, but
sure,
not at the federal level. And you run into this crazy situation sometimes where people are taking their medicine in one state but can't take the medicine back to their home states. They could be arrested for drug trafficking. That's a real concern for these people. What you're proposing would help eliminate some of that as well?
That is the plan. Literally, the families that I spoke with, of course, I live in Pennsylvania, said they were considering moving at least a portion of the family, of course, the afflicted child and one parent, to Colorado so that they could avail themselves to the CBD, literally make them medical refugees. I thought, well, this is America. That's absurd. Why would we encourage the breakup of the family? Why would we put these people in peril for something that doesn't make you high? So what we wanted to do was remove the federal barrier so that they could avail themselves to the treatment, and so that there would be no excuse from the states to say, look, we're not going to do this because there's a federal prohibition that still exists. If we remove that federal prohibition, then the states can allow the importation into their state if they so choose to, or allow the production in their own state and regulate it, just like many states, most states, all states regulate alcohol. Same thing.
I'm curious, Congressman, and I'm not a politician, but yeah, let me just ask this. Politically, how challenging was this for you? I wonder if this issue is just not a winning issue. It could be a losing issue for a politician, but not a winning issue. Did you consider that?
I'll tell you, if you would have asked me 5 years ago, 3 years ago, hey, you know, you're going to be the champion for CBD, for medical marijuana, I'd have said you're probably crazy. I've never been for recreational drug use or extracurricular drug use. But I will tell you, I really didn't think about, you know, whether it's politically viable, if it's problematic for me. I looked at these families. I said, this is my job. I ran for this office. We have a duty. The federal government is standing in the way of their treatment. We need to break down this barrier and allow them to treat their children, keep their family together. So, in a way, I think that's why my staff kind of looked at me like, are you crazy? But I feel like this is important, and we need to be doing this.
Yeah, and it can work when nothing else has worked, and
right,
it's
right,
amazing. Congressman, thanks again. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Also.